Yo, what's up everybody, it's me Talking Media, I'm finally back with another video. Today we're doing the second part of what if Goku was born with angel potential. Hope you enjoy, let's get into it, shall we? Obviously Goku would defeat Vegeta, with the one only Piccolo defeating Nappa and obviously killing him. But obviously Goku, with him being pure-hearted, he wouldn't actually kill Vegeta and he would let Vegeta go. And obviously Goku and Piccolo would go to Planet Namek. And there isn't much of any changes right there, so let's just jump into the Namek saga, shall we? Goku and the one and only Piccolo would arrive, and obviously at first there isn't much to see, but Goku would send a very high power level of over 500,000, also it being Frieza. Goku would tell Piccolo that even with Goku and Piccolo combined, they can't even defeat him. So then Goku would ask Piccolo if he has any ideas, and then they find a village. And then Goku and Piccolo would explain that there's a monster in the planet that is even stronger than everyone here combined. Then Goku would ask if there's someone that could help them, and then they would tell him about the Namekian Guru, and he can also unlock potentials. Obviously the Namekians would take Goku and Piccolo there, just because they trust Goku and Piccolo since a Namekian is with Goku. And when they arrived there, also Guru would sense that Goku's pure-hearted, so he would unlock both Goku's and Piccolo's potential. Goku's power would burst, with everything getting destroyed, and even the planet itself shaking, and the power level being so high that even a god of destruction gets disturbed, and even people from other universes sensing this power. A lot of people might be wondering, why did everyone sense this power? Well, let me explain. We're talking about an angel's potential here. We aren't talking about someone's potential like Gohan or Goku or even Frieza's potential of hand. We're talking about a person which has someone's potential that's on an angel's level. So that's where everyone can sense his power. And then Goku's power will be so high that he can't even contain it, and he has to let out most of his power just to be able to move normally. Goku would tell Guru that his power is so high, and he asks why. Guru would explain this. Well, let me explain something to you, saying, it just depends on your potential. If your potential is high, you get more power. If your potential is lower, you get less power. But this potential isn't normal, at least for a mortal. I feel like you're a higher being, but you're still technically a mortal, so I'm not sure. But you, son, you have a great power, so be responsible and save people and this universe. Obviously Goku wouldn't really get what Squid's trying to say, but he would just go so he could fight Frieza because he can sense the evil intent. Obviously Piccolo's potential would also be unlocked, but he wouldn't get nearly as any power close to Goku's. Then obviously Goku would arrive, and then he would punch Frieza to the ground. Frieza would start getting mad since he doesn't know what's happening, and he asks Goku why did he punch him. Goku would tell Frieza that he could sense the evil intent from Frieza and he's gonna kill him, with Frieza laughing, saying that there's no way Goku can kill him, so both of them shoot a ki blast and both of them will start clashing. Due to Goku's power level being so high and him getting hundreds of thousands of times stronger per hour, even Frieza can't keep up, with Frieza going to his third form and eventually using 50% of his power just to be able to match Goku's power. Eventually both blasts will cancel each other and both of them will start fighting and clashing with each other. Obviously Frieza will start to have the upper hand due to Goku doesn't really know how to use his powers yet, And plus, even with the whole burst of power, Goku's still trying to see how he could use this power. Then, obviously, the one and only Piccolo would try to help Goku, but the gap of power is just way too high for even Piccolo, so he can't really help him. Goku would punch Frieza to the ground, and Goku would start shouting. Then his hair would go black, but there's silverish aura. Goku goes to autonomous Ultra Instinct. In pure desperation, Goku would punch Frieza to the ground, almost killing him. Frieza would shout, and then he would go to his full power, but even with that, Goku was too strong. Let me give you an example. Let's say Frieza's power level is a whopping 200 million. Goku's power level is tenfold, even higher. That's how much of a gap there is between Goku and Frieza. And it's like comparing someone in the Soul Saga to someone in the Saiyan Saga. It's like comparing Vegeta and the C Saga, and so that's how much of a gap there is. Then Goku would tell Frieza to leave or he'll kill him, with Frieza being scared and leaving the planet. Goku would part on to his base from going to the ground, being knocked out from just the pure power in him using it. Obviously, the Namekians would save Goku due to him saving them. But then something happens. Goku starts coughing on blood, and his heart will start shaking. No one knows what's happening, but someone might. Whis would sense this, and he would even see this, and he clearly knows why it's happening. Then Whis would wake up Beerus, and he would tell him this: Beerus, I need to tell you something. I know you don't want to wake up, but it's kind of an emergency. Then he says, what is it? Do you remember when you were talking to the fish, telling him about the Super Saiyan God? Then obviously Beerus with a smile says, yes, I remember. Then he says this: well, there was a Saiyan with even a higher potential of power, but his body can't control the power, and if you don't help him, he will die, and your so-called Super Saiyan God will also die with him. So I would recommend we try and do something to save the Saiyan, so he could fight you someday and fulfill your wish. Then obviously, Beerus wanting to fight Goku, he would ask this: how can we do that? Whis would also say this: well, if we inject him with angel DNA, we should be able to save him. But there's only one person that would have that, and it's the Grand Priest. Then Beerus would say that maybe the Grand Priest wouldn't accept that, but then he says, I have an idea. He would go to the Grand Priest, telling him the situation, and telling him this: Grand Priest, father, if you don't save this Saiyan, he might actually be an angel after all. I can sense angel aura from him. Maybe it's so slight, but I can still sense it. I don't know why he's born with angel powers, or even angel potential at that, but I think in time we'll find an answer. And I don't think Zeno would be pleased with someone being that strong just dying for no reason. Obviously, the Grand Priest would kind of understand the situation, and he would accept giving Whis angel DNA. Then Whis would teleport to Namek with Beerus, with Whis injecting Goku with angel DNA. Goku's power would rise again, and his body would start to bulk up, and Goku would open his eyes, then coughing up blood. Then he says what happened, with Whis explaining the situation about what happened. Then Goku would look to Whis and says, are you my brother? And yeah guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys want the third part of this footage, just comment down below. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.